Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way.
In Paul Scholes, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield, one of England's best ever.
So unsung, but utterly appreciated by those he plays with.
Yeah, simply a master of passing, Peter. His ability to know what's going on around him at any given time.
Can he finish? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And we have our very first corner. He's got tall. There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first. Tries a shot! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Del Piero. Bergkamp stood his ground strongly. It's Bergkamp! Goal, the Netherlands! And the comeback is complete. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
The Netherlands take the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Vieira. Can he get it through? Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The Netherlands finding their passes. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And here's Cruyff. Tries to pass it through. Shapes to shoot! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now, can they get him away? And this is Cruyff. Cruyff! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Alexander-Arnold, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Suarez receives it in a good position here. And Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful! Lionel Messi! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
There will be 3 minutes
And
at a
smartly
time.
reclaimed. Now it's Bergkamp. Threads one in. Cruyff gets into a good position. And he's there to get it away. And it's half-time here. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Just eases him off the ball. Nedved. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Bergkamp. Cruyff! Cruyff! No one quite like him! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't...
Oh, what has happened here? Cruyff! And that would have been some goal.
Cruyff just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 5. Suarez. Coming on the field. Number 17. Bale. Number 9. Ribery. Number 7. Yankola.
Bonucci is the distributor. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? It's a goal! And they've got their lead back. An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Lahm. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Bergkamp. Great vision. Now this could be a chance. He's having a go. He has hit that forcefully.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable match. Climbs up big! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Kohler really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, the opening goal did come from a corner. Now then. Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Just about up to 75 minutes. And he cuts out the supply. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Bale. It's Bale! And that would have won it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Kola. Now it's Ribéry. Ribéry going face-to-face with his great rival. Nice control.
Colorado Springs clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is...
Has a shot! Oh, should have put that away. Corner number 3 coming up. Big header! It's bounced back off the post. Cleared without complication. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cruyff does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Looking for options for movement. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. The less said about that pass, the better.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Colorado Springs can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Oh, what a climb! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Certain, searing and imperious.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Oh, shooting chance! And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
And now,
Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Shot, surely! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So, a breakthrough already.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nedved. And he was quick to react. Knocks it into space. Messi! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Nedved can see things others simply cannot. Xabi Alonso. And Cruyff! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Drilled in low. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Nedved. And this is Cruyff. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Eto'o. Edmilson. Pele. Luis Suarez. Approaching the half-hour mark. Now it's Messi. Messi. This is promising. And it's Lam. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Gets his head on it! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Cleared without complication. Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
Colorado Springs are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be... And it's Luis Suarez. There's the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Pele. Xabi Alonso. Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Costa Curta. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Howson is the team's great visionary. Messi, he's found a way through. Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Messi.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Just a quick reminder.
So your views on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second. It's Eto'o! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Pele with the short one. And this is Messi. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Bale. Chance for a shot! Superb goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Pele. Eto'o. Plays a sharp little ball here. Bale. He can run onto that.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Howson. Messi. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Bale. Messi. And this is Messi. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Suarez. Number 10, Messi. Number 13.
Climbs up big!
Coming on
And
the
that
field,
would have won it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Number 15, Mateus. Substitutions taking place.
Nicely shaped ball. And he cuts out the supply. Conte. Collier. Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish? They've scored! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
It's a good run down the right.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking to play him in. Can he latch on to this?
4 added minutes
Well
has
timed,
been indicated.
excellent interception. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Now there's a fine ball. Nedved.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, super find. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. What a turnaround victory. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this guy, Donnarumma, really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper and your name's Gianluigi. He really has inherited the mantle from his namesake. There might be room for improvement with his kicking, but otherwise, he is nigh on perfect.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Goes for a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Colorado Springs are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to...
And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
That's a lovely, neat pass. First quarter of an hour gone. Chooses to go back. And that is expertly dealt with. Donadoni goes steaming forward.
Colorado Springs really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Abe cuts it out. Pele bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nedved can see things others simply cannot. And here's Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, super ball. Great chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that was very necessary. And they're back on the ball again.
Colorado Springs really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Now it's Cruyff. Donadoni. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Can he get it through? Pass somewhat off target. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, there's a probing ball. Abe spots it and intercepts. Nedved. And it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Ribéry. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's an imaginative pass. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Colorado Springs can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the counter is on. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Ribéry. And this is Bale. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. the great escape.
He's in a great position here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Chance, surely! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So that's big chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Ribery.
Time for a change in
Number
personnel.
5, Suarez. Coming on the field. Number 10, Messi. Number 7,
Lam. Xavi Alonso. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Fired deep. Big header! In for the pieces! He's got a goal! Back to within one! Interesting! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Substitution in progress.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
It's a good run down the right. Threads one in. Now here's the... He's got tall! And it's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
Superb timing to generate that power. Threw a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Nicked it back promptly. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. This is the time you need that pace.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Messi, and this is Bale.
5 minutes added time.
Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Real chance! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Colorado Springs really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable...
And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go. So there's Massimo Otto, bit of an unsung hero perhaps, but certainly an integral... Great chance! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Messi goes for a shot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. A probing pass. Taken back almost at once. And this is Ibrahimovic. Nedved. It's Cruyff. And it's Xabi Alonso. That's a little off target. Knocks it into space. Ibrahimovic chasing after it.
Colorado Springs are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Nedved. Now it's Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Colorado Springs really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
And we have our very first corner. That's the throw. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now this could be a chance.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He's gone for goal! Oh, it rattles the bar! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Tries to play it through. Xabi Alonso. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Milan finding their passes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cruyff! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has been knocked clear. Well, that is one way to stop him. Nedved. Oh, super ball. Can he finish? Oh, can he get onto this? Bergomi cuts it out. Nedved. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, sweet feet. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Johan Cruyff. Coming on to replace him is number
Whistle goes,
17.
and we start the second half.
Colorado Springs really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And no, that was never going to make it. Otto gets over and intercepts. Best. Vieira makes the interception. And it's Messi. And here's Bale. And this is Messi. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
And Messi! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's on it. Can he get away? Plays it in low. Oh, good-looking ball. Chance here to counter. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of...
He's had a shot!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Great vision. And it's been played through. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a delicate pass. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he's intervened well there. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Colorado Springs really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Strokes it back. And reclaimed it in a trice. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
It's a promising position. Bale is flagged offside.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And it's Rui Costa. Roberto Carlos. Oh, nicely intercepted. Luis Suarez.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, this looks sharp. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And that intercept. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Well, now here's Adriano, quite an enigma.
That probably best describes him. A fabulous natural talent that can be erratic.
Now it's Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that was very necessary.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. De Bruyne, he shifted it to the flank. Zanetti. Ronaldinho. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Inter Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's running through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Nicely weighted ball. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Mbappe in the hunt and looking threatening. Tries to play it through. Adriano unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cruyff receives it in a wide position. Tries to get it clear. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Crossed in once more. Oh, what a climb! It's in! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Zanetti. Nedved. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And this is Adriano. It's Adriano! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture.
Cruyff! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
There will be 1 minute.
This looks promising. And the first half is done. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
On our shuttle bus service. Substitution.
And that's the second half started. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Marquinhos, always a very imposing presence at the back. Oh, just skip. And Messi! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And he's away. Adriano! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. And it's made its way to him. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Messi. And Messi! Off the post! Darren Fletcher. That's headed upfield. And it's De Bruyne. Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Looking for options for movement. Good read, needed to be. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, he's Nedved! It's loose, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught napping. Cross flung in towards the middle. Tries a shot! And that is wildly off target.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Darren Fletcher. And this is Adriano. And he's had it nicked away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Nice looking ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. De Bruyne, over to the left. And here's Bale. Played back in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Zanetti. Now it's Mbappe. Adriano. And he's been shifted off it.
Inter really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And he's managed to get free. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they...
And Messi! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? Inzaghi! He won't be happy with that one. Vieira does well to get it back. And it's Messi. Robertson. Totti. Now it's Inzaghi. Vieira. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Fermin. Out to the left it goes. Gives it back. Oh, easy pickings there. Xavi Alonso. Looking for the run. There's the shot! It's hit the crossbar. Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Shot, surely! In for the pieces! Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Tries to play it through. Messi. He's had a shot! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And we have our very first corner. Big header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Lam. Great vision. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Hazard. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Rashford. Now it's Totti. Nedved can see things others simply cannot. Knocks it out wide.
Has been indicated.
Nesta. Xavi Alonso. Can he get it through? And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And now,
So
I'd just
there
like
was
to
the
read
first
out our
half.
fan club members
Who wants
who are
half-time when
celebrating
you
their
have a
birthdays
contest
today.
this good? I can only hope it
Substitutions
picks up
taking
where
place.
it left off.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period. Real chance! Hazard is flagged offside.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. A probing pass. Chiellini spots it and intercepts. And this is Inzaghi. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Bale. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's having a go! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they've got their lead back. He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Substitution in progress.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Barcelona take the lead. Now that looks a decent ball. Quick look, then plays it in. Khan claims it without any fuss.
Colorado Springs really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Guti. And this is Messi. He's in space and looking for options. He rises! Sticks it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Certain, searing, and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 17, Fermin. Number
Dunk.
20, Filippo Inzaghi.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Rafinha. Number 9, Erling
Throw in.
Haaland.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Totti. Lovely. He's having a shot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality.